And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Keeping it on the ground here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. The Noles will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Clemson's offense makes their way into the field for their first possession. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? scanning the field. It's Colandrea. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Powering through the defender. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Over the middle, it's Fletcher. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hits the ground. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Gonna run it. It's Hardy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed the chance for a bigger gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To the air. It's Calandria. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Tackled, but first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
So the defender's jump causes the offense to move. It'll cost the defense 5 yards. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Scanning the field. It's Calandria. He pulls in the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Wideout's now clustered. It's a draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere for the loss of the play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They weren't surprised at all. They make a great play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll give it to the back. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Moles.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Colandrea. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Here, the Clemson offense has back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Hardy. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. High completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
tackle. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll try and run it. There's the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick completion to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Turner. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, and he drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Calandria. The sure hands. It's Robinson. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Knowles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Here's the second down play.
Brings up second down.
And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Knowles will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They get the second half started with the running play. First down and more. He's still running. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Florida State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
325.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. Receiver makes the grab and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Look out, room to run here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Well, that first half could not have gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. And he throws. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this is the receiver, incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Glover. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up.
Hold.
So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Glover. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
3:25.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
On the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it against Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
34, Florida State, 22.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Across the 40. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Colandrea. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Hold.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Moles. Look out, whole different game now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And the The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Looking for some space. It's Glover. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking deep to the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the return is brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. He gets loose. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. As the 1st down is still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Colandrea. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Wrap down the middle. It's Robinson. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible with their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And the offense will just take a knee. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the Tigers will line up to put it away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.